Okay, hey Knights, I'm Jocelin,
I'm Andrea.
And I'm Brianna.
and welcome back to our podcast.
Yay! Okay, so today we're going to be talking about
True crime.
Yes.
Yeah, so we all have different things that we're going to be discussing. So who wants to start us off? Like, what's like a case you guys are interested in?
Who wants to go first?
The Cecile Hotel and like how the
Oh,
woman.
it's
I
like
think
content. Wait, is that the one
Yeah.
where she like disappeared and then like in the elevator
In the
and then like
elevator.
went
Oh,
up?
okay.
Oh.
it's actually like there's it hasn't been solved, I guess. Or I mean, I don't know. They do, but they don't really know what happened to her because I'm pretty sure she was like drugged or something.
Oh, wow.
She
Oh,
did
wow.
drugs or she was drugged, but that's kind of like the video's kind of eerie because in the hotel there's like a camera in the elevator and it shows her like being very like almost
Weird,
like
right?
Is she
drunk
like
or like
jittery
drunk
or
something.
like?
Yeah, and she gets taken up to like the very top floor and is found in like the water system
Oh yeah, and
of
then
like the
Oh,
hotel.
but didn't like the people like realize because like the water was like tasting weird?
Yeah.
or,
Yeah,
like,
that was so like.
ew.
Oh
It
my
was
God.
also just like a really like bad hotel too. So like I think
Mhm.
people brushed it off for a while, and then they found her body, which is actually
Wow.
crazy.
Wow, that's actually insane.
Wait, how old was she? Do you know?
She was young. I think she was
Oh.
visiting from like Canada or something.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
wow.
Oh, she was 21. Yeah, a 21
That's
year old.
crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe she was on drugs. Like I saw the footage at one point, and it does seem like she's like
She looked like a little bit like,
Like,
out of it.
out of it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, I mean, we don't really know. And you said that they don't really know what happened, right?
They don't really know what happened. Yeah.
That's actually crazy. That's so sad too. Wait, was she there with her family, or was it just like
It
by
was just
herself?
like, yeah, by herself. She
Oh
took
my
an,
God.
an alone
Oh my
trip.
gosh, that's actually so scary.
Yeah. There's nothing like much to this.
Wait, so if
case.
somebody killed her, I mean, obviously somebody did because her body was found in the
In
water
the
system,
water,
right?
yeah.
Mhm.
But it's
in,
like
the tanks.
But
They're
I don't think
just
she
free
had like any wounds to her body.
that's so weird.
Yeah. So she was just like floating.
People
there.
say it's like ghosts, right? Or like
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. People like go in. They go with like
Do
the
the-
paranormal
yeah,
equipment.
the-
Yeah, to like
Oh my
see,
God.
like, what's there. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
definitely seen videos on that. I think it was like I don't know, like these two YouTubers, Sam and Colby. Like they went
Oh my
viral.
God.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That, I
Okay.
mean, that's like sort of an interesting one. Just
Yeah.
enjoyed though.
And it is really interesting. Yeah. What else do you guys have to talk about?
the Piper documentary,
The
guys. That
documentary,
was
that
actually
was
like mind blowing. Where have you watched it?
I have watched it. I finished it, but I wasn't really paying attention to the third episode. But like I watched it. Yeah.
The part when like one of her friends was. Wait, I don't know if I can say this on this.
It's okay. Just
But like
shut it.
like when her mom was like or when her friend was like her friend asked her mom and was like, oh, why do old men like smell like
Oh,
remember?
my God. Yeah.
And then like because then I guess her like Piper's mom was sending out like
that is
her stuff to old
That's-
men.
Yeah.
That's
is not
actually
right.
insane and so disgusting. And then do you
she
guys
was
get
like
to the
so
part?
young.
I know
Yeah.
this was when she was like probably like what, like 10 or
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
And then also what's it called when like the gifter or whatever, like Megan. Do you guys
Wait,
get to
I
that
did
part?
not hear about Megan
Where
actually.
I guess like it was like this fan that was like, oh, I love your content, I love your thing, and they went by the name of Megan, but it was
Oh,
like a
it was-
man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
I guess she would get on phone calls with him. Like her mom made her get on
What?
phone calls with him,
Oh my God.
and then like send him stuff.
That's
and then
insane.
yeah,
That's gross.
and then people were in the documentary is like oh, when Piper would get like frustrated, her and her mom would go on drives like by themselves, and
yeah,
we
I
don't know
remember
where
that.
they went. And then a bunch of people on TikTok were like, oh, maybe they went to go see like Megan, or like I want to know
That's
what they did on those
wild.
drives and what she would say to her. Like
That's
disgusting.
actually crazy.
Yeah.
Because that's like your kid. You know
that's
what I
your
mean?
kid. How are
That's
you
your
gonna like
kid.
go and do
she's
that? You know?
exploiting her, or she did.
Yeah,
was
she
exploiting
did.
her. Yeah, I think there was also
Piper,
like
do you remember?
Piper, do you remember her song? No, yeah, but there was also this certain part of the series where it like stood out to me because it was the mom and she was, or no, the mom was being, okay, apparently there was this app and it's like, I don't think I can say this online either, to be honest. But
It's okay.
it's like, okay, so it's this app where people can buy a
Oh yeah,
membership
from a minor, right?
from a minor to see
oh.
like videos and pictures that's
Yeah.
like exclusive content from this
like
minor.
yeah.
And
What?
the weird thing is, like, many people think, okay, it's harmless. Like, people can just download this app, like, as in fans, and then they get, like, the exclusive content, and then the content creators are getting some more money. But it's actually really weird because in order to, like, I guess, promote yourself on the app, you have to be 13 or older. But in order to see the content, you have to be 18 or older, which is why
What?
it's, like, weird
That's so
because they
weird.
think it's, like, you know, it's, like, a way for, like,
Like
older
child.
men
to see.
see content that they probably shouldn't be seeing. And
Yeah.
so it's just weird stuff like that it's like I genuinely don't understand why
Yeah,
like,
or
her mom was doing all that to her.
her mom when like she had like this like alter ego
Oh,
of like
yeah.
the
Oh my-
Lenny the cat.
Lenny the cat.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, and she would like
Or and the
get
pug,
on top
too.
of the kids and
That's
then like
insane.
yeah, that's
That's
actually like
not-
disgusting. And then
Many of them have like PTSD now. I think it was
Mhm.
Sophie. I don't know. her
isn't it
last
Claire?
name.
Or oh, Sophie
Claire
Fergie.
too. Yeah,
Fer-
Sophie
Wow.
Fergie. Yeah, they were talking about how like now she has to sleep with like a knife by her
Yeah, a
bed.
knife.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because she's so scared.
Because
at
didn't
night.
her mom used to? Did
Like,
she
go
come
into
in?
bed?
Yeah, go into
Yeah.
her bed.
What?
And just
Mhm.
like I guess I don't
Be
know.
Lenny.
She would be
right?
Lenny.
That
Yeah,
is-
because Lenny's like
that is
Lenny was
so-
an alter
Like
ego,
for
but
for a way to her to for a way to her
for her
for her to get away with things that obviously
she couldn't
she
get away
couldn't.
with herself.
Yeah.
That is-
And then I guess
Oh
like
my
you guys know like Frank the dog, and you know
Yeah.
how
Oh,
the
yeah.
mom was Frank.
Yeah.
Like I guess did you guys see the part where like Sophie was like, oh yeah, like she would make like direct
To Gavin,
comments
or
to Sophie and like Gavin
Oh,
because
like,
like
yeah.
the dog.
oh yeah this
oh yeah.
towards
Yeah.
Gavin, and then he was like one of the comments was like really weird, and he was like I can't say it
She-
online.
Yeah,
like,
she
I
would
can't.
make, like,
It was really weird
It
though.
was
Yeah.
really weird. Yeah,
They're just like
some of it. It's not even the whole thing.
that's
Yeah.
not
Like-
even the whole thing.
I think what grossed me out was what the mom was like sending to older men.
But
That's actually so disgusting, and like I genuinely don't know how she could do that to her
I
own child.
wonder what Piper's dad thinks of this because I know that like he's not in her life,
Mhm.
but I wonder if like he's just
He
hearing about
knows,
this
and
now
then he's like, oh,
know what I mean?
yeah.
But I have no idea about the lore behind the father.
Yeah, I don't know.
know.
I just
With
remember
Piper.
seeing the video, and she was like, "Why didn't you want me?"
Yeah, I
Oh my
saw that. That was a
gosh,
YouTube
yeah.
video, wasn't it? It was yeah. I remember.
I
Yeah.
watched that. That was, yeah.
Yeah, that was
But
something.
yeah,
What's another case, guys?
did you have one?
Yes. So, actually, I kind of want to change mine now, but you know what? No, we're gonna stick to the same one. So this is a case that just like, it's so interesting to me, and not in a way where it's like I'm happy it happened. Obviously, I'm not, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
like this is just it has so many components that are just so strange. But it's the Selena Quintanilla case. Like I find this so interesting. Like I've watched. There's a series on Netflix.
There's a
obviously
movie.
Yeah.
yeah. And then they actually came out with a different series. I think it was
Oh, wow.
sometime last year on Hulu, and it was like sharing Yolanda's, which is the person who killed her, like her experience and like her take on all this and like her story, if you will. Which
Oh,
is like it
wow.
wasn't really much.
Wasn't
'cause
she like
she's still to blame.
released? Is she released
No,
or she's not?
she's
Not yet.
soon
It's
to
soon,
She
right?
was
Oh,
she was supposed to be
Oh,
released
wow.
this year, but they
um,
denied her parole or something like that. I don't know.
Mhm.
what
Yeah,
the
it was
term, but,
also
like,
because she like they said that the public was a threat to her.
yeah, because
Liter-
so
like,
many people were
but-
gonna like be angry by her release
Yeah.
and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And yeah, but essentially, like guys, like this story is just so like I find it so sad because Selena was so young. For those of you who don't know, like she just she was a singer. I think she acted as well, or she was in a couple of ads or something like that.
Yeah.
I think so.
But yeah, and she was.
There's
you know,
like a
she was-
band like with her siblings,
Yeah,
right?
with her siblings
yeah.
that her father Abraham continually created and stuff like that. But like, it's so sad because she was so young, and then Yolanda.
Wait,
ended
why
up-
did she kill her?
So okay, so I'm happy you asked. So Yolanda, she began as like the fan club booster person. For
Was she
Selena.
family or was she not family?
She was not
Oh,
family.
okay, okay.
So she was just like a really big fan, and she told Abraham, she was like, I can work for you for free. Like I'll just like manage all this like fan stuff for free, and you don't have to pay me at all. And he was like, okay, great, like go ahead, do it. And
Mhm.
so she was doing all that, but then turns out she was stealing money from the family. So she would like
Wow.
keep checks or something and like not deposit things. I don't really know how that works, but like she was
Yeah.
just like stealing money. And Abraham caught on to it, and Abraham was like, what are you doing? This and that. Like he confronted her, and she was just like denying all accusations, and she was like, no, I would never do that. I love Selena. And it got to the point where Selena, I mean, she was just like known for being a very kind person, so she loved Yolanda. They had a really nice relationship together. And so Selena was like, no, she would never do that. And she was kind of skeptical too about just like all of that. And so yeah, so long story short though, Yolanda ended up getting like revenge on Selena after Selena didn't, I guess, like like yeah, because Selena didn't exactly trust Yolanda anymore, and Yolanda got revenge and killed her. And I'm not too sure about the exact story, but in this series, they actually explain it as Yolanda called up Selena and was like, "I got jumped. Like you have to pull up right
Oh
now,
yeah.
and you need to take me to the hospital." And then Selena does that, but turns out she had no injury. She was not jumped. It was like it was just like
It's just like plot.
a plot, yeah.
So like
And
yeah.
so Selena was like, "Okay, we're gonna drive to the hotel now," because she was staying at a hotel, and she was like, "And you need to give me all the records because I'm done with you. I just need my papers, and we gotta leave." And so when she did that, that's like where she killed her.
Yeah.
And it's a really sad story, but it's just yeah. I just find it really interesting because it's like I cannot believe she was so young. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How old
Yeah.
was she? She was.
She was, I don't know, I think
Like
she was like in her
early
20s.
20s? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
but
my
she was, her life was
gosh.
just getting started. Like she was about,
Yeah,
she
she
got a
was-
Grammy and stuff
yeah.
like
Yeah.
that. But yeah, it's really sad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's it for the podcast,
That's it.
guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank
for
you guys so much for
listening.
watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.